You know, you get that poke in the middle of the night. I mean, if you know, you know. And you're just like, what's good? You know, it's one of those. Hello, beautiful besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. Thank you so much, and welcome back, besties. Today, oh my gosh, we are talking about some of my favorite fragrances that I have been reaching for, you guys, and I want to share all 11 with you. If you are here for that, please continue to watch. On this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous. So if that seems like your vibe or your zhuzh, go ahead and take 2.5 seconds. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't stop there. Tap the notification bell because I would hate for you to ever miss a video over here. And if you truly want to become a bestie, come over, slide in the DM, and say hi on Instagram. Without further ado, we are jumping into this video right now. Don't forget to leave me your scent of the day. I want to know what you're rocking. I have a quick 2.5 and then we're going to jump right in, but it pertains to actually what I'm talking about. That's the first. In my collection, I find myself reaching for my same fragrances over and over and over again. I've been going out like crazy. Yes, girl. Yes, guy. I have been outside. And every time I get ready to go somewhere, I continue to find myself reaching for my same fragrances over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know if you guys are like that when it comes to favorite makeup, hair care, hairstyles, just different things. You know what's tried and true. And so you constantly go back to it. Well, I'm doing something new with myself and I'm like, girl, you've got to pick some other fragrances in the collection. So here are some that I have been playing with. It's not changing that much, you guys. A lot of these you already know about, but hey, starting with Herba Pura, I had an event that I went to and I mixed 3 fragrances. I'm gonna share all 3 with you right now. Scent Bubble was giving, I was giving. They smelled me before I got there when they were at the upstairs rooftop and they were valet in my car. They were like, dang, who is that? Because somebody smells so good. It was me. They were smelling me from the parking lot in the valet area. Yes, that's what I wore. I wore Herba Gold. This is by Xerjoff. I have tons of videos on it, you guys. And this is fruity, it's orange, it's bergamot, it's lemon. It's got a little bit of everything. It's very melon. It smells like a fruit basket. It is so good. But this, the reason why I paired this with it, because every single time I wear this, I get compliments. I was going somewhere, I had some skin out. It was down by a rooftop. It was ocean views. There was a light breeze blowing. So I knew this would be perfect for that occasion, but I wanted to amplify it and do something a little bit different with it. So I did mix it with Mind Games. Queenie, I don't know if you guys have ever smelled this, but this is Quinine by Mind Games. Oh my gosh, this is so good. First time really wearing it and pairing it with anything else. I normally just wear it alone. It's cotton flower, apple, cypress, rum, orris root, saffron, coconut, vanilla, and musk. It matched so well with this, but I didn't stop there because this was a Mind Games event. I also wore Castelline. Now, Castelline is one of my favorites. I wear this all the time. This is really, really good. I told you guys it gives me reminiscence to Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, but not really, but somewhere in that family. It's fig leaves, sea salt, bergamot, iris, freesia, lotus, vetiver, sandalwood. It gives a very tropical-esque type of feeling, and that's why I paired it with Herba Gold, because all of these went together so well. When I came back home, my scent bubble was still in the room that I sprayed my fragrances on, and I smelled so good. So if you have any of these, pair them together, especially if you want to give off a 12-hour plus type of, you know, fragrance hold on your body that night or that day or what have you. This was so good. It smelled like a tropical vacation, fruity, flirty, sexy, long-lasting. It was giving. It was definitely given. So yes, I'm definitely recommending all 3 of these or one of these. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I think I even have discount codes for all of these as well. I'm gonna link them. Don't worry. I move on. Now, we also have been talking about Alma Divina. If you have not seen that video, watch it. I don't know if you've been on the internet or if you have not. We broke the internet with Alma Divina. It's sold out. Shout out to all of the besties who support it. Thank you. I love you like I love cooked food. I'm gonna link it just in case the restock has happened by now. Use my code Cheraye10. So I've been drowning myself in Alma Divina, the body oil, the whole entire line, right? The body cream, the body oil, the sugar scrub, the cleansing gel, everything. I got out of the shower one night, and if you follow me on Instagram, I couldn't wait for the video. I had to run it back and spill it over there. Frangipani by Joe Malone. I was gifted this from the Sephora team, and if you could see the dent in there already, you guys, I promise you I haven't even had it a month yet. I've been reaching for this like crazy. It is so super good, and the first time I sprayed it, I was trying to pick it up during the Sephora sale, but they were sold out. I couldn't find it online. I couldn't find it in store, so I was so happy to get my hands on it. But when I first sprayed it in store, I just loved it. I was just gonna buy it, like first spray, like do 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 do, and then I went, oh yeah, I love this, so I'm gonna pick it up, right? But it was sold out. So I was so happy to get it. And I thought, you know, when I got it, I was like, okay, it's a flower, floral type fragrance. What's the big deal? But it's not. It's so fresh. It's zesty. It's clean. It's bergamot. It's so perfect and so fitting for spring, summer weather, tropical weather, vacation weather, right now kind of weather. It's like something you put on. You know how you have like a drink? Like sometimes you can, oh my God, girl, break it down. You know how sometimes you can have a drink and it's just like a drink. And I don't mean alcohol like or anything like that. I just mean like it's a drink. Say for instance, you were really thirsty and someone gave you a drink and you're like, okay, that was good. You know what I mean? But then someone can give you a drink and it could be very refreshing and very crisp, like a mojito of some type, like a virgin one. If you don't drink, who cares? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Just think about something refreshing. That's what this fragrance gives me. Not a lot of notes inside of it. Frangipani, jasmine, lemon, lang lang. It's bright, it's floral, it's crisp. It's perfect for right now. If you need that one and done, meaning that you can spray this throughout the entire summer. It's probably a year-round fragrance depending on where you live. Get your nose on this. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna link it. I move on. Kayali, Lychee, Sparkling 39. This right here, reaching for it like crazy. Black Currant, Lychee, Rose Damascus, Candy Violet, Sugared Amber, and Sandalwood. Love this fragrance. Another sparkling. I told you guys, this is where I'm at in my life right now. The era of fruity, sexy, tropical, kind of floral even, if you allow me to say that. This is so good. I have been reaching for this ever since I got it. I sprayed it. I mix it with Eden Juicy Apple 01. I mix it with vanilla candied sugar. I know I'm making that name up, but you know what I'm talking about, 42. It just mixes so well with so many other fragrances. So if you are looking for something fruity, sparkling, effervescent, girly, foo-foo la-la, Saturday brunch, running errands, a first date night, a second date night, something to get his attention, a close cuddle, leave a lasting impression, I would rock this. And if you're afraid that, oh my God, it doesn't last very long, decant it and take it with you. It's just that good. Yeah, and it's very candy. It's very liquid. I don't know, it kind of reminds me when I was in high school. I used to always eat the Jolly Ranchers, and this is kind of giving me like a candy Jolly Rancher type vibe. I move on. Now, if you've been here, you already know when I got Clean Reserve. I got this from Sephora, you guys. And yeah, look at, I've had this less than a month. Less than a month, I kid you not. I've had it less than a month, and this is a dent inside of here. I've been reaching for it like crazy, and I've compartmentalized it in a bedtime area. I told you every single night I go to bed, I drown myself in Kama Sutra. It's what I do. I've been doing it forever, and the fragrance that I cannot stop reaching for is this Clean Reserve. It's called Skin, Praline, Musk, Salt, Tonka Bean, and Leather. It's very, very good. I spray this like crazy from head to toe. And I get the most amazing night's sleep because it's so calming, it's cozy, it's comforting, it's sexy, but a quiet kind of sexy. Like, you know, you get that poke in the middle of the night. I mean, if you know, you know. And you're just like, what's good? You know, it's one of those. It's just like very quiet. It's not in your face, but it's soothing, it's cozy, it's comforting. It's good. It's really, really good. And I never really had a full bottle of Clean Reserve, so I don't really know much about their fragrances. I know that they are a clean fragrance line. They're on the clean shelf at Sephora. They're vegan-free, cruelty-free, all the frees, right? And I quite like it. The bottles are very simplistic. I believe you can pick it up by the bottle. It has a wooden cap here. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just a beautiful fragrance. So if you're looking for something and you don't want something too in your face or anything like that, I would highly recommend giving this brand a shot. Maybe go in. I believe they even have, what are they called? Discovery sets, and check them out. Very nice. Thank you. I move on. Another fragrance that I've been wearing and reaching for is Meliora by Perfumes de Mali. I have been mixing this with everything. You guys see my dent there? It's happening. I'm like, okay, girl, slow down, slow down. This is a fresh, spicy floral, in my opinion. It's really good. I first stumbled upon this at an event I went to with Perfumes de Mali. One of the ladies there was wearing it, and I got a whiff of her, and I was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good, but you smell kind of spicy. And I said, what are you wearing? She said she was wearing Meliora. I was like, I've got to add that in my collection. It's so good. And it is. Something about it is kind of peppery, so it's kind of dressy in my opinion, but not really. You can dress it up or down, and I've been mixing it with other fragrances when I've been going out, and it's been really nice. It has like a peppery vibe to it. Like I said, spicy, but then at the same time fresh. I believe it has blackberry, rose, musk inside of it, vanilla inside of it. Yeah, I've deemed it as like a classy, very feminine, elegant type fragrance, but not too dressy where you can't have fun with it. I mean, you can dress it, like I said, up or down, but it definitely gives like ladylike kind of vibes is what I'm saying. So definitely you could wear this out to dinner. You could definitely wear this on a night out. I do not get like sexy. It's not like one of those, but it definitely has a presence. I move on. Another fragrance I've been reaching for that's going to come at no surprise is this one here. This is Delina La Rose. This is a watery, more aquatic version of Delina, and it's so good. It's so fitting for right right now. Hot weather, warm weather. You guys, I promise you, every single time I put a fragrance on, I just top it with this because it just makes me feel good. It makes me happy. It's very long lasting. It's very long lasting, extremely long lasting. It's so perfect for hot weather that I just feel like I have to top this on top of whatever I'm wearing because it just completes it. This is the same lychee, pear, bergamot, Turkish rose, peony inside of it, white musk, woody. If you have not had a chance to check this one out, I'd highly recommend it. I mean, you don't have to believe me. You could just believe the dent in the bottle. Perfumes, Damali, yeah, here I come because I need another one, okay? This right here is a dent. This is good. I move on. I don't know where I wore, oh gosh. It's been, you guys, I've been accumulating these for a while, so I can't remember the exact place I wore this to, but I did wear Atomic Rose one night, probably topped it with Delina La Rose. I can pretty much bet I did. And this is so good. I received so many compliments out that night about you smell so good. And I always get asked, like, what's the best rose fragrance? I'm always gonna say Delina because I love Delina, but I was thinking like, Atomic Rose is absolutely amazing as well. They oftentimes refer to it as Delina's older sister or more mature sister. Delina I could wear anytime, anywhere, any place. Morning, noon, night, brunch, date night, wherever. Atomic Rose, this I have deemed as a date night fragrance. It's definitely in my date night category. It is so good. It's got the roses in it as well, Turkish rose as well, vanilla down in the base. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Jasmine, Madagascar vanilla, I should say. I forgot about this because like I said, it's not in the forefront. I had to bring it from the other room and be like, girl, like, what are you doing? If you need a date night fragrance, a one and done, you like rose, not an old rose, not a stuffy rose, not your grandmother's rose, not a too mature rose, a sexy rose. I said what I said. Think of long stem roses, that type of rose with some depth to it, some Madagascar vanilla. Oh my goodness, Turkish rose, jasmine. This is a way to go. If you have not tried Atomic Rose by Initio Parfum, get your hands on it. This right here is good. It is fabulous. I drowned myself in this the other night and I went out, and when I came back home, I was like, oh my gosh, like I smell so good. You know those nights or days or whatever that you wear a fragrance and you have to stop and tell your own self, like, girl, you smell good. That was me that night. That was me when I wore Atomic Rose. If you have not, I highly recommend it. I'ma link it. I move on. Another fragrance that I found, actually I had it in my collection forever, but when I first bought it, I wasn't impressed with it at all because I could not smell it on myself. I just could not smell it at all. So I sprayed it and then I took it away and was like, whatever, I'm done with you because you're not giving anything. Well, Philosophy, I recently got their dry body shampoo or dry hair shampoo and then their dry satin body spray oil. I have been wearing it. So I thought, let me get out Grace from Philosophy, the fragrance, and put it on top and see what it's giving. I don't know if it's because it's summer. I don't know if it's because it's hot. I don't know if it's because I've been exfoliating more. I don't know if it's because the weather has, I don't know. But this is giving, it's full bottle worthy. I need a bigger bottle. When I first bought it, I didn't know much about it. I went in real small. When I say small, I mean small. This is how small I went in. It's bergamot, mandarin orange, freesia, jasmine, rose, and musk. It's really a beautiful fragrance. Only until recently was I able to discover that because it just was not giving on my skin at all. I have now been sleeping in it. I've been wearing it around the house. It's one of those easy, fresh, clean, breezy fragrances that you can put on anywhere. I mean, that you can put on every day and wear anywhere. It's not going to disturb the piece. At first, I never even smelled it. Here recently, like I said, don't know what has changed, but I am able to smell it and it is so good. A lot of times, a lot of you are asking me, I work in dental places, schools. I'm a doctor. I work taking mammograms, just different things like that. I'm OBGYN. I want to smell good, but I don't want to put on something that's going to disturb the peace of my patients or the peace of others around me. I would say try. You could even start with a very small sample of Grace by Philosophy. Amazing fragrance, will not disturb the peace. They even have vanilla. That's a really nice one too. To me, it has a little bit more presence than this one here, which is Grace, the original. But if you tried the vanilla one, I believe it's Vanilla Musk. I could be making that up, but I'm gonna link it. Definitely check that one out if you love vanilla. It's amazing. I move on. Another one that was recently added to my collection. I just spoke about this in another video, and I'm back because I happened to wear it yesterday or the day before yesterday. And as I had it on, it just kept giving me nostalgic vibes. And I kept saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, who is this? Like, I've been here before. I know this lady. Who is she? It gave me reminiscence to when I was growing up in church. Some of the aunts the mothers, the ladies on the church board. And I don't mean this in an old way. I just mean this in a nostalgic way, but it was so comforting when I had it on that I was just like, oh my God, I love this. And I am talking about Honeysuckle Divina, and that is by Jo Malone. One of the beautiful besties sent this over to me, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you, so thank you. I've been playing with this, and it's so good. And I was thinking like Divina, I was thinking of the notes. I said, you know, honeysuckle, rose, moss, what is it? So I read up on it. I kept reading, and I was thinking like, I know this scent, I know it. And I came across it, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is. It's nostalgic. It gives me comforting, cozy, reassuring. It's just somebody who was there from back in the day, like a time before. And when I smell it, that's exactly the vibe that it gives, but it's so good. So it has nostalgic vibes, but then in a fresh way. And the moss note that's in here, I quite like it. So yeah, this is something new that I never even heard of. I never even knew about until the bestie sent this over, and I quite like it. So thank you so much. And it just opened me up to a whole new Jo Malone fragrance. I love Jo Malone fragrances. I talk about them all the time. Yes, they don't have the best longevity. I don't mind decanting it and taking it with me. But to be honest with you, I kid you not, this gave a good 5 or 6 hours. Mind you, I sprayed it heavy. I was trying to find like where to compartmentalize it in my life. So I sprayed it so I can feel like, where does this belong? And I was like, you know, some hours upon hours later, I was still able to smell this, and it was purring. It was giving. I sprayed it heavy. I move on. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop. And that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by my channel today. I truly appreciate you. I love you like I love cooked food. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on your post notification bells. Come over and say hi on Instagram. Do not forget to leave me your scent of the day, because I want to know what you're rocking. And I will talk to you beautiful souls in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, guys.